Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, looking at a beer that I'm pretty damn excited about, that I got from beerjump.com, the Belgian web shop that you guys should check out, which has beers like this one right now, which sound really good. So this one, guys, is another beer from Wicked Weed Brewing Company in the States, and another sour. We've been on a sour roll lately, and this is one of their newer releases or over at Wicked Weed. And this is the Wicked Weed Brewing Marina American Sour Golden Ale, fermented with peaches and apricots, and aged in wine barrels. Does that not sound awesome? I love stone fruit sours, so I'm really hoping that this one's going to be good. I mean, the best stone fruit sour you can probably get, even though it's a lambic, yeah, it's still a sour beer. It's Fufun. That's amazing. But there's some great American sours like West Ashley and whatnot. They make some really nice stone fruit sours. So they use 1 pound per gallon of beer, 1 pound of peaches and apricots per gallon of beer. So that's pretty damn cool. It's on 6.5%, and apparently this is the sister beer to Medora, which I haven't had, which I might pick up after this review to review as well. It's apparently Marina and Medora are sisters and ruler of an imaginative kingdom, because Wicked Weed loves those fairy tale or fantasy-like descriptions on their labels, which I think is really cool. So we got the beer poured, guys, and that is a very pale golden sour ale. Very golden, almost like Pilsner colored to it. It's like it's straw yellow, nice kind of slightly soft carbonation with a white head, a little bit of a haze to it. Yeah, let's check out the aroma on this bad boy. Oh yeah, that smells awesome. So much apricot. It's not as funky and crazy as something like Fufun, but it leads your mind to that beer, which is a very, very good sign. Oh man, dude. This is just apricot and peach and stone fruits for days with white wine qualities to it. I'm not sure if it's red or white wine barrels, but it smells like a dry Chardonnay or something like that, like with the fruits in it. It smells awesome. Man, it's my saliva is just going crazy. I don't want to talk about this. I just want to drink it. So let's check out the Wicked Weed Marina. And thanks a ton to Beer Jim for the beer. Whoop, that was sour. I did not expect that initially. I love that puckering reaction. It's funny, for a lot of people don't like sours because they're sours. One of the reasons why I really like sours, it's because it really takes me back to when I was a kid. Because I love the sour like candies. Like, we had something similar to Warheads in Denmark. It wasn't Warheads, it was like cola flavored or peach flavored or apple flavored. Like super sour. And I loved those when I was a kid. And this is kind of like that in just beer form, which brings a smile to my face. It's really good. And just so quaffable and refreshing. That's the thing with sours, guys. They are one of the most refreshing beer styles, and they're so great with food, too. This is awesome. Now, it's got a lot of stone fruit character and a really sharp sourness. It's funny, like, it's always the first sip that really gets you, but then, like, after that, your palate's, like, almost immediately used to it. Because right now, that didn't feel nearly as sour at all. But up front, just so much stone fruit character, especially apricot. There's a bit of peach now in the aftertaste, like apricot peach. And then you're definitely getting a lot of dry vinous. Is it vinous or vinous? A lot of people say different things on YouTube. Some say vinous, some say vinous. I've said vinous vinous often just to confuse people. But I think it's vinous, like a vineyard. Or maybe it's like a regional thing. It depends on where you're from. But it's definitely vinous and dry on the aftertaste. Like I said, like a dry Chardonnay or something like that. Like a nice dry white wine, but also with like some fruity sweetness from both the barrel, I guess, and also the fruits in there, the stone fruits. Nice medium mouthfeel. It's a very dry on the aftertaste, really nice stone fruit character. With a white grape, you're also getting like a green apple kind of flavor, sour green apple. Yeah, but it's really like candy fruit, candy sour-esque flavor, like Warheads or Sour Patch Kids, or just like we can get these, like, I think people call it like was it Epic Mealtime called it candy bacon or something like that, like the rainbow strips of like sour candies. It's almost got like that, just like a stone fruit flavored thing. It's really really good. It's not like it's not as good as like West Ashley, or it's not as good as like Westfleet or like Fofoon or whatnot. But for a shelf sour, this is really nice. And you get a little bit of that kind of Brett character. Very nice mouthfeel. This is kind of like medium, slightly silky, slightly chewy. I think Wicked Weed is one of those newer breweries that I'm really getting into, and we can get so much for their stuff, especially their sours. Like, we mostly get their sours in farmhouse ales, but I know they also like do IPAs and whatnot. But I really dig their sour stuff. Yeah, this is making me want to go out and get Medora and review for you guys, because it's great. Looks even better now with some of the yeast in there, like nice and hazy. Looks like kind of like lemon juice. It's even got like lemony flavors now that I think of it, or lemonade flavors. Yeah, let's try it with the yeast. Oh, now the aroma turned into that kind of yogurty lacto thing. Not that it didn't have much of that before, but let's try it now. Oh yeah, definitely like that. Almost like peach yogurt or something like that too. It's like candy, peachy apricot flavor, sour peachy apricot flavor, but it's also got a bit of that kind of yogurty lactic acid flavor to it. No, this is fucking good. This is really really good. It's kind of like lighter on this fruit flavor compared to the other beers I've mentioned that are also made with stone fruits, but it's still fucking killer and fucking refreshing. Really really tasty stuff. So rating wise, for the Wicked Weed Marina Golden Sour Ale fermented with peaches and apricots, and I'm gonna give it a 94. The reason why I don't want to jump into the the kind of world class territory is because it's just missing the slightest amount of fruit intensity to jump into world class. But it's like still excellent fucking beer. It is so good, so drinkable, really nice sour, perfect right now because I've been getting ready to make my second batch of my plum wine today. So yeah, this is fitting. So guys, definitely go out and get yourself some of the Wicked Weed Marina Sour Ale. If you can't get it, you can of course hop on to Beer Gym and get it on there. They ship all over the world. And yeah, guys, as always, let me burp first. And remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give us a big thumbs up. And yeah, I'm going to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.